Hello guys, welcome to your first HTTP tutorial. Now in this video series I'm going to talk about the HTTP protocol, and basically what that's going to allow us to do is going to learn how the internet works. You know, a lot of tutorials and a lot of books tell you how to use the web, but in this series I'm going to tell you how the web actually works. And basically what that's going to give you is a background and a foundation, so you're going to encounter a lot of problems when you're installing web servers or things like that, and you don't know how to fix them. And ultimately it does come down to how does the web actually work. Like sometimes you install a particular software and you actually get an HTTP response of 404 and you don't know what that means, or another one. So here we're going to be talking about all the things that makes HTTP great. So some of the things that we're going to cover are we're going to talk about proxies, web servers, caching. We're going to talk about the MIME types that HTTP uses, that basically identifies if it's a type of an image like a JPEG, or if it's a video, that kind of stuff. We're going to talk about encoding, cookies, how we could store information into cookies, or actually how this HTTP stores information into cookies. We're also going to be talking about redirects and all of the methods that the protocol uses. So things like post, get, delete, and all those the common use methods that the protocol uses. Now, the prerequisite for this course is really not going to be anything more than just really basic networking. As long as you know what a protocol is, you should be good. You know, it's just a set of rules that the program enforces, so we're able to achieve a goal, right? So like IP and TCP are protocols that the internet uses in order to use HTTP. So you know that IP sits on top of, TCP sits on top of IP in the ISO model, but you don't have to know that much. I'll be talking about it in more detail. Now, since I don't want to be talking just straight out, I want to do like a little bit of a lab. What I decided to do is I want you guys to download something called the dev HTTP client. So I don't know if there's like an extension for Firefox, but if you're using Google Chrome, you go to Google extensions, you click on the first one, and essentially it's going to be like a couple of extensions you could use for Google Chrome. Now there's two different things. There's something called extensions and there's something called apps. So the one I want you to download is called dev HTTP client. So you can see here it says extensions and apps. Extensions are really just like little small programs like the ones I have here on top, and they're pretty much going to be installed in there. So I have something like the web developer toolbar, which everybody should have. Why slow tells you, why is the website basically running slow. Lorem ipsum, and just a couple of other ones that I find useful most of the time. But you're going to be downloading an application, so you're going to go to apps here, to the little tab, and it's going to be the first one. As you can see, I already have it installed, and the way you open them is just basically with a tab. So I'm just going to open it here, and it should have the most visited in the apps. You're going to click on the apps, and I already have it here, so I'm just going to go to here, click, and basically what this is going to allow us to do is going to allow us to inspect all of the headers of the HTTP responses. So for instance, I'm gonna check out YouTube, and I'm gonna copy the address, and then gonna paste it here. I'm gonna have to delete the HTTP because it's already in here, and we're gonna use the method get, and as you can see there's a couple of different ones to choose from, and we're just gonna click send, and it's going to send a request, and we're gonna get back a response. So let's wait for the response. As we can see here, we have the response, and we have the status code, which is 200, which is okay. That's what I was talking about. Depending on what status code you get, it's going to determine if you have a problem or not. And here we have different information that we're going to get into detail. So this is basically what we're going to be talking about in more detail. What this means, what it means by expire, the server, the MIME type. As you can see here is text.html. That was the actual format, the actual MIME type that was responded to us, that was served to us. Okay, so that's basically what we're going to cover. And the next video, I'm just going to be talking about what actually is HTTP and why do we need it. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.